Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lanetta and I am going to be doing a general collective tarot reading for you all today. I hope you are having a good day. Well, let me light my candle. And I'm not going to waste too much of your time because my readings have been quite long and I'm trying to not make them as long. I mean, I don't mind doing them. I feel like the message comes out the way it comes out. But also, I'm trying to be considerate of everyone's time as well. So, this is going to be a collective reading. So some things may apply to you, some things may not apply to you. Please use your discernment. I can never get these cards right. Use your discernment. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if I'm referring to masculine or feminine energies, I am not specifically referring to a gender necessarily. I'm just referring to the energy associated with the card. So you can apply them as they fit what resonates with you. Okay. Today, I'm going to be doing start off with 3 cards, kind of like I used to. And then I started doing 5. So I'm going to do it a little bit different today. I'm going to start off with 3. Okay, this is the overall energy is sacred security. You are divinely supported. And what's hidden, we have divine discipline. Okay. And outcome and advice. The difficult way. Okay, so in the overall energy, we have trust yourself. It feels like a divine message to trust in yourself and trust in the divine provision of the universe. Know that you are divinely supported. And that could be in any way, financially, emotionally, whatever it is that you feel that you need, whatever it is that is a need, understand that the universe is supporting you and providing for you always. Just know that you're always going to be provided for. And what's hidden, we have discipline, divine discipline. Remember that your intention matters. The universe is calling you to, and this is what's hidden. This is the hidden blessing. Focused intention. It says every thought, every action, every word is a command to the universe. So be mindful and be disciplined about the way you think, about how the way you think and how the actions that you take affect your manifestations. The universe is calling you to be focused right now. And to know that you are provided for. And in the outcome and advice, we have the difficult way. It feels like with this card, we're talking about, are you making, sometimes we make things harder than they have to be. Maybe there's a need for you to evaluate the way that you're doing things or the way that you're going about something, because maybe there's just an easier way, a way that's less complicated, a way that's more in alignment. Because this card, the difficult way, it reminds me of making moves that are not necessarily in alignment. Or I don't want to say not in alignment, but I want to say, because right, you're going to get to your destination either way, but you can get there the hard way, or you can take the path of least resistance. And so I'm feeling like with this card, it's encouraging you to reevaluate your plans and how, and and kind of determine whether you are taking the more difficult path than may be necessary. But we'll get more into it with the tarot. So we're gonna find out what messages Spirit has regarding these cards. Let's see where we're going with this message. Okay, sacred security. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this overall energy? Okay, feels like trying to find some balance. Okay, this feels like balancing a transformation. Because we have an ending here. So we have the Two of Pentacles. This is about finding balance in your environment with something that you are dealing with. It's finding, harmony and balance within that. And it feels like what you're dealing with is an ending, some type of ending. But it's an ending leading to a transformation. What do we need to know about this? Ooh. We got the Death and the Devil. So we have a transformation. We have a transformation. Some type of transformation regarding this, an ending. There's an ending with this Devil energy. With someone who's in this, someone in this Devil energy. Okay. What do we need to know about this ending with this Devil energy? Tell me more. There's, okay, so you're trying to find balance around this ending, something that you're transforming and you're waiting. There's something that you're waiting on. Okay. The death and the devil. What else do we need to know here? Oh, I'm going to put this right here. There's an expectation of, oh. Feels like there's going to be some, you're expecting to have to overcome some obstacles regarding this ending with this person, this manipulative person. I want to, just a second. The devil card is, I don't think we can show that. Where's my little, just one moment, guys. I'm looking for something here. Let's just wake up. I don't know how. How these little, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to work with this, right? I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. We'll be covering that up shortly. I don't want any issues, guys. Okay. So, feels like you're being divinely supported around this ending with this person. The divine is wanting you to know that you are secure and that you're always provided for. Maybe that's a concern that you may be having around this breakup or this ending with this toxic. This is a toxic person. This is someone who wanted to keep you bound, right? Someone who wanted to control you in some type of way. But there's an ending here in order for you to transform, for transformation. But I'm also seeing there's sort of an expectation of some type of resistance, having to overcome some hurdles, right? Okay, what are these hurdles? What are these obstacles? Burdens. Okay. So it feels like this disconnection is going to cause some kind of conflict where you're going to have to overcome some obstacles, and it may be a bit burdening. It feels like you have been carrying burdens. It feels like this can be also another burden to carry, or at least it feels that way. Maybe it's not, but it feels that way. When you are in when you're in these types of relationship dynamics, and it feels like you're just trying to maintain some balance. You're trying to find your balance within all of this and understanding. It feels like you know that there's going to be challenges. You're expecting some challenges, and you're expecting to have to carry some burdens when parting ways with this energy. Okay. But you are supported. It's here. You have sacred security. You are being supported, and the things that you may need along the way will be provided for you. That's what I'm getting. There will be provision for you. I want to find out, before we go any further, about these burdens, breaking up is hard. It's not easy. It feels like this may have been a connection that you have been in for quite some time. Maybe you have a home, you have established a life with this person, with this energy. And if this person is someone who's very controlling, when you're leaving a controlling relationship, I commend you, because you are maintaining some type of balance here, and not only are you maintaining some type of balance, you're not blindsided by the fact that there's going to be challenges and obstacles. And maybe, and you may have to carry some things, but it feels like you've already been carrying some burdens. Okay, tell me about the burdens. I want to know. Oh, you're being guided. Okay. This is the star. Okay. So you're being guided. You're being guided by the divine through this. So that's, you have support. I just want you to know that whatever this is, because first of all, you're being courageous by even putting an ending to this connection, by even leaving, getting away from this toxic person. But I want you to know that you are being guided and you are supported. Okay. Anything else we need to know about sacred security in the overall energy? Yeah. Okay. So it feels like, because you are leaving this the way that you're leaving, in a very balanced way, it feels like this is not a hasty decision. This is something that you have considered, okay? And you have made a balanced decision to put an ending to the relationship with this person. And this, because you have consciously weighed this out within yourself, and you are being guided, okay, by this star energy, you have some type of guidance, which means that you're kind of being pulled, led to do this. We have here the Magician. So you have all the tools, everything that you need to manifest a new beginning for yourself. The Magician is the number one, right after the Fool. So this is right after taking the leap of faith. You are endowed with your power. So you're in your power. And not only are you in your power with the infinity sign, the 8 represents karma. What goes around comes around. So it feels like, and also with the 2, you see that this 2 of Pentacles here, it also has the infinity sign. So you are making an aligned decision here. With the 2, it represents alignment as well. And you have everything that you need to move forward, right? From this ending. Okay. Good. All right. With the Magician, you are in your power. Okay, so what do we need to know about the divine discipline and what's hidden? Ah, okay. So, with the divine discipline, this is about you having focused intentions. The Ace of Wands is a perfect card for that. It's about being focused in the direction that you're going. And this is a hidden blessing. This is in what's hidden. So it feels like you are focused and you are dedicated. You have this vision of where you want to go. And this is falling between the ending and this toxic person. It feels like you have set an intention for yourself and a direction that you want to go in. And the universe, God, spirit is right there with you. It says here, you will be unstoppable. Pursue your vision with unwavering dedication and focused intention, and you will be unstoppable. And you have here the Ace of Wands. The wands are about your energy and where you're putting your attention, intention, and where you're focusing. So the divine is encouraging you to stay disciplined in your focus regarding where you're going. Anything else and what's hidden? What else do we need to know? Okay. Okay. So we have, yeah. So it looks like you have an intention to move towards your happiness. This is the Nine of Cups. This is happiness, fulfillment. It's not just happiness. This is personal fulfillment. This is fulfillment within yourself. And you're looking forward to this after leaving this energy. This is what you're looking forward to. You're looking forward to peace, to enjoying your own, filling your own cup and enjoying your own company and not relying on anyone else to make you happy. Okay. What else do we need to know? And what's hidden? I love that for you. We have the Knight of Wands. Again, taking action on this energy. This is the aha moment. This is taking action on this energy. Taking action towards your expectations. Towards your happiness. Look, he's moving towards this Nine of Cups. So you are taking action towards your own personal fulfillment in spite of any obstacles. You're focused. It says here, stay focused, right? Divine discipline and what's hidden. You have this divine focus, it's like you're lasered in. You are zoned in on what you want and you are determined. The Knight of Wands is a very fiery, determined energy, and it's going to get what it wants, and you're headed right towards your happiness, towards your fulfillment. I love that for you. Okay, anything else in what's hidden? Ooh, look it. And once you overcome these obstacles, there'll be some obstacles, but you're overcoming those obstacles because you're focused on what you want here. And those burdens, this is the end. Oh, I love it. I just looked up at the 10. This is the end of you carrying burdens. This is the end. You're in the home stretch right here. This is the end of you carrying burdens. Feels like this controlling energy really had you, but you are coming out of that. You are coming out of that. You are overcoming obstacles. You have a vision for yourself, and you have an expectation, and that's a part of manifesting. In order for you to manifest, you have to expect what you're manifesting. You have to expect it. You have to begin to envision it, and not in a wishful thinking sort of way, but in a way that it's already done, and I'm just I'm just waiting for my ship to come in. I'm just waiting for my blessing to come in. It's already done. It's already done. I love that. So you're at the end of carrying burdens, no more. And you're headed right to your happiness. We got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. So not only are you going to have personal fulfillment, wish fulfillment, joy and happiness within yourself that doesn't require, it has nothing to do with somebody controlling you. This is personal happiness, personal fulfillment, a personal sense of satisfaction within yourself. And then you also have fulfillment and happiness in your environment. It feels like, you know, this is a happily ever after right here. And you know, when you are personally fulfilled, that's the next step. That's the next logical step, is to find fulfillment with other people. Because you're attracting it. The wands are all about attraction. And this is what you're attracting to yourself. And on top of that, you have the Magician here. You are a powerful manifester. So you are manifesting joy and happiness for yourself. And you have supporting characters here. You just need to stay disciplined. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, tell me about the different. Is there anything else we need to know about this divine discipline? All you need to do is stay disciplined. Oh, I love that for you. I really do. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say about the difficult way. This is outcome and advice. So you're on your way. You have divine guidance. And don't forget, you're being guided. Oh, stop it, Spirit. Stop it. I love it. Thank you. Look, we have the star here, and we have the star. You are being guided. Look at that. Oh my gosh, your manifestations are being guided. Like, you cannot lose here. You have the star twice in your reading. This is major. Major, major, major. And I feel like, oh, I got chills. I feel like this is happening because you made the right choice, because you made a balanced choice. Because you made the choice to walk away from this energy, this person, this toxic person who is trying to control you, who wanted to keep you bonded to them. And I don't know how long you were in this connection. I don't know who this person is in your life. It doesn't matter if it is family. It doesn't matter if it's a love connection, a romantic connection, a friendship. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you understanding and seeing that you had someone in your life who was blocking your blessings. And this is what happens when we release toxic people, when we do the right thing. This is doing the right thing, okay? No matter how much you care for a person, if you know that they're not trying to do the work, and maybe this is someone who has manipulated you, this devil energy is a highly manipulative type of person. It's someone who casts illusions, someone who will put you in a false reality and have you, you know, this is someone who wants you bonded so that they can use you for their benefit. But it doesn't matter who it is. The thing is that you saw it, whatever woke you up, you woke up and you made the right choice. You made an aligned decision and you understood, or maybe you didn't understand, But it feels like you understood that this needed to end in order for you to change. It feels like you wanted, with this choice right here, you were thinking about your future. You were thinking about what you really want to manifest in your life when you made this choice. And it feels like that was the choice. The choice was either you stay or you put an ending to this, because you want more for yourself. You know that you deserve more, and you were willing to take that leap of faith. I'm so very proud of you, and the universe is supporting you. Look, the divine is absolutely supporting you. Very grounded choice in alignment with your highest good. Oof. See how the King of Cups flew out? We have the King of Cups here. So yeah, it feels like you have gained some emotional maturity in this connection. You finally learned a lesson. It feels like the lesson here was for you to find balance in your emotions. Just the fact that you found this video, I'll bet, because this is what my channel is about, you were attracted to this video because you are an empathetic person. You live by your emotional guidance system, and you're someone who's very empathetic towards other people. The King of Cups is not born a King of Cups. The King of Cups goes through all of the cups energy, and he matures enough to find his stability. And in that stability, he understands, as someone who has emotional maturity now. And not only does he have emotional maturity, he knows this is a king. He is in charge of his environment. He is in control of his environment. Okay. And so he has learned how to use his emotions to his advantage, but not just use his emotions, have a discerning spirit of when to live head over heart, when to be grounded. You see, he's on this slab of concrete that's on top of all these waters. So he understands when he needs to stay on this concrete and be grounded. But he also has one foot that's usually in the water, like touching the water. In this card, it's not touching the water, but usually it's touching the water, like this star, right? One foot on the ground, one foot in the water. So it's this balance of understanding when it's appropriate for you to use your discernment and put your emotions to the side and live, and make decisions based off of logic and not just emotion. So there's this having this balance, because you understand how to be empathetic, but you also understand how not to let people use your emotions and your empathy against you. And you have gained, it feels like that's what you have gained from this experience in this connection. Emotional maturity, learning how to manage your own emotions here. And now you, as this King of Cups, you can look at all these swords, right, in your back. So you may have experienced betrayals in your life because of your emotional, empathetic nature over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, a lot of betrayal. But not only betrayal, this is the number 10. So this is an end to you. Just like there's an end to you carrying these burdens, this is an end to you allowing people to manipulate your emotions and betray you over and over again. And it feels like with these betrayals, what betrayals do, especially if this is something that you have experienced over and over again, is it does make life very difficult for you, because it causes you to have this narrative. You begin to believe that you are the problem. Maybe there's something wrong with me why I keep attracting these people. It affects your belief system. So maybe you have developed some type of limiting beliefs. And when you have limiting beliefs about yourself, when you don't believe that you're worthy of love and respect, and you overextend your emotions, you overly, you may be a caretaker. People use your emotions to betray you. But that comes from also a false narrative, a belief about yourself. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. I want to see about this Ten of Wands, because these are limiting beliefs also, not only betrayals, but limiting beliefs, and they are coming to an end with this emotional security. People can't do that to you anymore. Okay, tell me about this Ten of Swords. Yep, Eight of Cups. You're leaving that behind. Look at that. You're leaving that behind. It's over. People can't do that to you anymore. Wow, I'm so proud of you. Okay, moving along. What else do we need to know in the outcome and advice? So you're leaving behind people who are betraying you. Okay, hold on. This one flipped out first. Oh, yeah. Look at that. This is what you're leaving behind. Heartbreak, betrayal, and heartbreak. And you're leaving that behind to embrace your happiness and your your Queen of Pentacles energy. So everything that you have been through has made you mature. It's made you mature in your emotions. It's taught you to trust your higher guidance. And it is leading to this beautiful place that you're creating for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is this is someone who cares for her environment. This is someone who nurtures her environment. She multiplies everything that she puts her energy into. She multiplies it. You see the rabbit here on this card. Everything that she touches, it just flourishes. And that's because she's so full of love, but not only love for her environment that she's pouring out, she also loves herself. She understands that she is first and foremost her environment. And what is around her is a reflection of what's inside of her. It's a reflection of the way she feels about herself. So she is the Queen of Pentacles. You're not going to come there and break her heart. And she doesn't have these false beliefs about herself that allows the enemy to penetrate who she is. Okay, she knows who she is. And she knows what she brings to the table. She knows her worth. Period. Point blank. So it feels like because the one thing I will say, and that I understand, is that we come here with a purpose. I believe that we come with the purpose. And I believe that how we get to that destination that's what's determined by us, by our choices in our lifetime, by the choices that we make. So you can get there the difficult way, or you can begin to take accountability and responsibility for your choices. Because in order for you to be in a controlling relationship, right? you have to participate in that. You have to, something in you, even though it's not fair. And I'm not saying that it's okay, but I'm saying that there is some belief in you that allows you to stay in that connection. And there's a false belief. You have a belief system, a narrative that tells you that we tend to make excuses for these people because we're really guided. We're really living by hope. You know what I mean? We're living in a state of hope instead of a state of presence or a state of what is. It's more, you're living in a state of what you believe could be. You know what I mean? I see the good in this person. I know they can do better. I want to help them. A caregiver, a fixer. But when you try to fix other people, a lot of times you betray yourself. And then when you betray yourself, you can't help but attract betrayals from other people. So you have learned to take responsibility for your choices. And that has led you to this self-love, this self-respect, knowing your worth. And because you know your worth, it's literally pouring out into your environment. You can look back at these heartbreaks, at these betrayals, and you can see where you weren't supporting yourself, where you had these beliefs that were false, not true at all. So happy. That makes me very happy. Okay. Anything else? Any other advice for the collective? We have the Two of Swords here. It came out as a challenge. It feels like it was a difficult choice. You learned it was challenging to make difficult choices. It was challenging to trust yourself. It was challenging to face your fears and make a choice here. That's why this came up here. It was challenging. This was the challenge for you, to trust yourself in spite of what you couldn't, maybe you didn't want to see. A lot of times that's what keeps us stuck, is that we don't really want to see the truth. We see hope instead of instead of what's happening in the moment, instead of the reality of the situation. And it was difficult, a difficult choice. But you did it, though. You did it. You chose yourself. I'm going to put this here sideways because that came out as a challenge. All right, anything else? That was the difficult way. So Spirit is saying, yeah, you were going to make it to your destination. You were going to get there eventually. But how much longer, how much more time could you have wasted refusing to choose yourself? Once you make that decision, though, once you make that decision to choose yourself, your life changes. I promise you that. Same thing happened to me. But this isn't about me. All right. Anything else? And now you have public victory. Look at that. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. You have the victory. I love that because you faced your challenges. You did what was hard for you to do at the time. You did it anyway. You chose yourself, and now you are victorious. And you get all the benefits of that. So you literally changed your life. You made a choice that changed your life. And let me just say that I am so proud of you. And this is exactly what I've had to live through myself, and so many other people are living through it, and maybe they're not there yet, but I hope that this reading will give someone hope and encourage more people to choose themselves, and to know that even though it's hard, even though it may be, you're going to have to overcome some challenges, and you may be carrying burdens, but if you're already going through a hard time, like the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, if you're already going through a hard time in a connection with someone, how much, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather go through a hard time on your own? What's the saying? You can do bad all by yourself. So I just want to encourage you. I want to encourage everyone. I want to say whoever has lived this, whoever this reading belongs to that's watching this, I am so proud of you, and you should be so proud of yourself, and just keep going. Keep choosing yourself, because you are supported. You are supported. You are provided for. All you have to do is stay focused. You're someone who knows how to manifest. You manifest with your focus and your intention. That's what's hidden. That's what people can't see. This is what can't be seen by the naked eye. That intention, that focus, the driving energy that makes you choose yourself. And yeah, the way could be difficult, but it gets easier. You just keep moving forward, one choice at a time, one step at a time. All right, I'm going to let you all go. This was a wonderful reading. I love the ending. I love the way this ended. I love that you are leaving. Listen, you got the star twice in this reading. You have divine guidance. You are there. Okay, you are almost at your manifestation. The star is about healing and about alchemizing energies and being guided by the highest. You can't get any better than that. And walking away from things that no longer serve you. People that are not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Toxic people are like taking bad medicine, okay? Got to learn how to let those things go. And you have done that clearly. All right. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was insightful. I hope that if you're not at the end of this yet, I hope that this will encourage you to be on your way to choosing yourself. And I thank you so much for allowing me to share this gift that I have, that I love so much, that has helped me so much, and to be able to read for you. I just love it. And I hope to see you in the next one. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you feel called to do. And I will see you all in the next reading. Thank you so much.